I'm just curious what each intern is going to end up doing in life. So far, they just appear to be with me.
Ganji was complaining to me yesterday that he has no money.
Actually, Ganji called me.
I pay him money. I pay him money all the time.
Ganji called me at home last night. We had a big, half-hour discussion on his future.
Yeah, well, he wants...
Really?
He has no money. His father's got tons of money.
He told me that there are weeks that he has to exist on $1.
He's a liar.
But
I want to know. I know what money he makes.
From week to week.
He gets paid here, right?
Well, let me tell you something. Last night when Ganji and I were on the phone, we were trying to decide, what he could be doing. I won't give away the exact figures. But you know what? I asked him what he took home for a month.
Yeah.
And, well, believe me, he's not a millionaire. It's decent money.
Yeah, but he's a spoiled brat.
When I was his age,
who grew up with tons of
like
money,
you know,
and he has big expenses.
Also, what he said to me.
No, but you know what?
You don't
I didn't grow up
understand.
with money until I was like 18 years old.
He doesn't pay
Put
rent.
on the headphones.
I know. You don't pay rent.
That's true.
You got to pay for your car. That's the only expense you have.
Which is a lot.
How much is that?
$287 a month.
And how much is your
insurance? Did you have to buy
but
didn't your father put the down payment on the car?
They gave me $5,000.
They give you $5,000. And
that wedding?
And you didn't need to get an expensive car.
It's not that expensive. It's a very expensive. It's a very moderate.
What did you pay, about 12 or 13 for it?
No.
And how much money do you make a week?
16 for a car.
You get a Hyundai for $5.
I looked at everything. Well, listen, I was driving in the city at the time, so I needed something that was going to get me
All right,
back
fine.
and
So
forth.
60. So you pay $200. Why do you pay $200 a month? Why don't you
$287 a month.
Why don't you make a smaller payment? And just
because you can only get you can only put it out over so many years.
High finance. Yeah, so that's your one expense. What's your other expense?
My car insurance, which is almost $3,000 a year.
Okay, what's your other expense?
I buy food for myself, which is about $25.
Oh, yeah, I saw what you buy for yourself. Your mommy makes your food for you. Your mommy makes your food for you. Your mommy makes your food for you. You don't have to buy any
food. I buy my food and I make my food. What do you...
Every night in his mommy's house.
Why don't you go look at my...
And your mommy buys food.
No, my mommy buys food for my family.
Poor Ganji, his daddy didn't give him a whole car.
You know what happened when he said, I've been working since I was 14 and I'm used to having money. And then I find out, he worked for his father, and his father gave him a big allowance for it.
Yeah.
Dude,
what did you do for your father?
I worked construction.
Construction?
I worked construction.
Construction. I worked construction.
Dude, I know you make decent. I don't say you make a ton of money. But I got to tell you something. He makes decent money.
I know what he brings home a month because we discussed.
What does he bring? What do you bring home a month? What's the big deal? What do you bring home a month?
I know he brings home. He takes home $1,000 a month.
All right, about that.
Yeah, and then you got $300 for a car and car insurance, and then you got
no. $300 for my car. Okay.
Right.
287. All right.
Yeah.
190 a month for just one insurance company. Let's say for insurance.
Your dad doesn't pay for insurance?
No way. Why the hell? You know what? I'm 24 years old. Why should my father pay for anything?
I don't think your father should be putting you in his house.
Right. I'm trying to get out of the house.
That still leaves you $530 a month. That's $470.
And God knows you don't have to buy condoms.
And then he says to me he can't afford to date. That's why he's not going out with anybody.
Oh, you mean you got to spend tons of money on a girl? Let me tell you something. When I dated Allison, she was lucky she got a sandwich. My father used to give me $100 a month when I was in college, and then as soon as I was out of college, he cut me off. That was the end of it. $100 a month I lived on.
Well, back then, that was a lot of money.
Back then? What do you think? It was 100 years ago?
Well,
$100 a month is a lot of money.
Bread and nickel?
What year are we talking about? 1976? 1976.
Yeah, back then. I was 6 years old.
Douche face.
At
1976, $100 a month was still nothing.
I don't know about that.
I'll tell you something, Howard. Gorilla makes no money at all. He has his own place, and he's having the time of his life.
Well, he pays, he goes to school, so he's got a dorm apartment. He pays $800 for a whole 6 months.
Why don't you sell your car?
Yeah, but you're dorming in your mother's house.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but I'm trying to get out of my mother's house. That's
but meanwhile, you should still have money.
Well, he addressed Steve, and he says he couldn't do what Gorilla does. He couldn't go out and have girls paying for him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't you, no
I hadn't
kidding.
noticed that.
Why don't you take $200 a month and put it in a money market fund?
Because I don't even have $200 a month.
Well, whose fault is that? Oh, now I feel good. A guy like you really don't know what you want to do. You say you want to be in TV production. Why don't you talk to Scott Einziger? He's a producer.
I do.
Talk to John Reiber. John Reiber. Where's John Reiber? John, come in here and explain to Ganji.
Come in here.
John, help us out here. This is John Reiber, big producer at E, top producer, executive producer. Excuse me, I mean you talk. Explain to him, how did you get into business?
Well, actually, I started like he did, as an intern.
Okay, then what did you
television.
do? What was the next? In television. So you want to be in television, Ganji?
Yeah.
Oh, you do now?
Yeah.
You just went from
That's
radio
my
to
next
television.
step.
You spent 4 years in radio. Now you decided my next step is I want to go
So the
intern in
next
television.
step for you is another internship.
Yeah,
is
you
what
got to go
John
work for
is
free
saying.
for another 4 years in television. That's what John is telling you. Now, what did you do? Did you have Gary make calls for you? Is that how you got in television?
No, I was an intern and I got a job while I was there.
Because they recognize your ability.
Yeah, I guess so.
And now you're a big shot. That's it. They recognize his ability. We haven't recognized anything at you.
So you know what, Howard? Another problem with
I
this,
recognize your ability. I try to give you some work.
a big problem with this show is that in a way we spoil the interns, and the way I mean that is everyone should be gone after 6 months. Somehow they stay long because they're comfortable, and it's fun to hang out with you, but they're wasting valuable years that they should be doing other internships.
Listen, the guy can work for me till he's 26, 27, have a lot of fun, and then go work for your dad. Since the E! Show is so good and everyone likes it, I've said, I'll show you a couple of items from my office. We never get to do this.
Yes.
You know, back in my office, we get so many things in the mail from our listeners, and some of them actually remain in the office. Some of them we throw out. The ones that remain are usually the better things.
Mm-hmm. The collection is what you're talking about.
Yeah. Now, here's something someone sent me. This is the Howard Stern doll.
I like that.
I like
I
that,
love that
too.
wig.
I love the wig, and you can see it's...
It's actually porcelain.
There he is. Hi, Howard. Hey, don't bother me.
It's not a puppet, Howard.
Shut up, you idiot.
That's a doll.
Well, all right, come on. I'm putting on a little show for television. Isn't that great? It's like the Home Shopping Network. I could market all these items.
I would like that doll. See, I would get that doll.
Hey, did you hear the one about O.J. Simpson, Howard? Oh, look at that. I'm not moving my lips, Robin. Hey, did you hear the one about O.J.
Neither
Simpson?
does the doll, so it's perfect.
Yeah, but he's got hair in his face. You can't see him. Isn't that great? Well, there it is. That's the Howard Stern doll. Someone made that. It's very nice.
Very cute.
Very cute. Now, this is something I really like. This is this hangs in our office. This is a picture of our old TV producer from our Channel 9 TV show. Yeah. This right here is a mask. And you can wear it if you want to be funny at parties and stuff. You just put it on, and it's like, you know.
The Dan Foreman mask.
Yeah. Hey. Fred, you want to try it on? Yeah, Fred, this is a favorite of Fred's. I always like Fred to wear it. Yeah, watch Fred with it on. You'll see this on E! Television if you tune in. And for those of you who don't get it, I don't get it either. I empathize with you. The cable companies are holding you hostage. There he is. Look at Fred. Isn't that great? Look how good he wears.
And then he does the voice.
Then he,
It's not happening. It's not happening this week.
All right.
Sue Simmons is a great gal.
Now that guy is the producer of the Channel 4 News.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, very good, Fred. Now, here's something that I really love. I got this in California. This sits in my office all the time. Let me see if I can set it up for you. Haven't played with it in a while. I've showed Robin this. This is a prototype for a Baba Booey monkey doll that someone developed. And I met the guy. He's a nice guy. And what you do is if you squeeze this hand, let me put the microphone in front of the monkey's face.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
And then if you squeeze this hand.
Monkey, 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 monkey.
All right. And then if you squeeze his foot. I think if you squeeze his foot, he does something. No, I guess not. It's just a hand. Oh, let me see. Wait a few.
Maybe the feet were to come.
Yeah, he comes when you squeeze his feet.
Stop it. That's not what I meant, that he was going to add
he comes
something to the feet.
He comes to you. All right, that's it. Anyway, so that's the prototype for that. Supposedly the one the guy's working on now, well, you press his feet, I'll pick his nose. All right. Then this I thought was interesting, Robin. You saw this. We got this the other day. A guy made a Howard spanking a woman out of Scotch tape. This is all tape. See it?
Oh, yeah. That's very inventive.
All Scotch tape, if you can see it. That's pretty good. You can see that. And then this is my favorite picture that was ever sent to us. When my book, actually, this is two women, two models, fighting over my press photo, my old press photo, and they're in bed wrestling each other. And I love this picture. I thought I'd show it at home. Look at that.
That was even before the book.
That was before the book. Look at that. Isn't that great? And these two, I wonder if they really love me.
You've never met them?
I think I did meet them, and they said they would sleep with me. Well, actually, they didn't say they would sleep with me. In my mind, they said they would sleep with me.
In your dreams, you met them.
But I figure I could get them. Hey, look at O.J. Look what he was getting. I could get some of that. Okay, so you got that.
Did you see that Playmate?
What Playmate?
That O.J. was calling on the phone on Sunday.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Playmate, yeah.
Oh, and here's one more thing I'll show to our audience who watches this on TV. This is the creme de la creme. Robin presented me with a picture one time of herself. It's a big picture, and it's beautiful
You
because...
didn't bring that in.
Yeah, this is great. Robin presented me with a picture, and we hung it. She says, hang it in the office, and she wrote on it. She says, you can write on it. It's a special material. What is that material?
I don't know exactly how they make it, but you use a special marker, and then you can erase and rewrite. And
so I hung it on the wall, and all the guys would just scribble on it all the time. So sometimes we erase it and we write it, but right now it's pretty full.
It's a work of art. It always changes.
Everybody graffitis Robin's picture, so here it is. And as you can see, Robin got her braids. Robin went to the braided hair look. And when you first went to the braids, they had to weave in these phony braids, and they kept falling out of Robin's head. And every time...
Because my hair was so short, as you can see in the picture.
Every time one would fall out, the guys would add braid mustache, braid earrings, braid headband, and even hairs on the chest, and then braids over here on the wrists. And there it is. And Robin even wrote an inscription to me. It says, thank you for being me.
No, it doesn't say being me.
What does it say? Thank you for
loving me
as much as I love me. Robin quivers. And there she is. And you see her cleavage, beautiful cleavage. And Robin has a little Chinese tattoo on her chest. And someone drew it in, a little Chinaman on there. And then he says that means, and we're always trying to figure out the meaning of Robin's tattoo. And this one says, Robin's tattoo means I dig gooks.
Oh, stop
and there it is.
Who wrote that?
I don't know. And then... let's see.
That's not funny.
And somebody drew little lines up here.
I think those are supposed to be more braids.
More braids.
When I got the braids, people tried to put hair on the picture.
Yeah, so there it is. That's a big favorite of mine, and you can see that on our E-show.
That was gotten in response to the fact that I have a huge picture of myself in my apartment.
Yeah.
That picture's not as big as my picture.
Right. Now, Robin has a picture of herself hanging in her living room that is 3 times the size of this. 3 times the size of this.
Oh, stop. It's not 3 times, but it is bigger.
It is big. 2 times. Would you like to show your actual tattoo, Robin, to the camera? Yeah. I mean, if you don't mind, a little cleavage shot there?
Yeah. A little cleavage shot. Well, I don't know. How do they get this? Where is my tattoo? I don't remember.
It's on that side.
Is it? Oh, there it is.
Let's see.
Can you see that?
Let me see. There it is. I'm sure the camera's picking it up.
I'm sure they're getting it now.
Can you lower that a little more? We'll see one hooter.
No.
Come on, for the E audience.
Only the tattoo.
No hooter? A D for the E. 1 D cup. All right, Rob. Very lovely.
There you go.
Very beautiful. Whatever that means.
That's what it means. Very lovely, very beautiful.
Very beautiful. Okay, let me do this. Now that we've done the TV segment of the show, let's go to some commercial break, come back real quick, and get right to our phones, and I'll tell you what's going on for the day. There's a whole bunch of things to play you, but I must take this break first.
I didn't know that.
It's MC Hammer.
That's your song?
Yeah, well, it was on the... We were in the hotel in Cleveland with all the girls, and she was there, and she let me rub her back. So... To this music? So the radio was on, and this song was on. I go, I love this song. She goes, I thought you liked rock. I go, no, I like this. It's like... Every time I hear this, I think of her. So you were rubbing her while this is going on. Oh, yeah. Right, guys? Are you all getting the mood again when you hear this? Yeah, and this, I go, boy, this is a great song. Meanwhile, I had nothing to do with this song. But it's cool. Because I wanted to do a lot more to her. And she was moaning and stuff. Yeah. And all of a sudden I go, oh, I love this song. And she goes, you do? I go, yeah. Got me horny. I was moving my hips all of a sudden. Just rubbing a girl to this song. And every time I hear it now... That'll make a song a hit for you. Yeah, and every time I hear it now, I think of Amy Lynn. Yeah. Well, I don't know how it's doing on the chart. Think about Amy Lynn on your lap. And Billy, you were there. Yeah, her breasts were breakdancing. Right.
Doesn't matter what music was on.
Yeah, right. Well,
you would have liked anything. Yeah.
This happened to be on the radio, and I was like, yeah.
You could have
Lucky for Hammer.
I was dancing like a black man. Yeah. I was like, hey, now. Hey, wouldn't I be a fun single guy, Ralph? Seriously, man, could I throw a party?
We'd have a blast.
I guarantee you, if I got single tomorrow, Fred would leave his girlfriend, Billy would leave his wife.
Eddie?
Yep. I guarantee you, I'd have every guy here divorced.
Get single, Howard. I don't think you can make that happen.
I'd have every guy divorced. Gary would have to leave his wife. Ronnie, the limo driver, would have to leave his wife. It would be, yeah.
It'd be like Ocean's 11. It would be like a rat pack.
You think Billy's leaving V?
Yep. I'll have him hooked up in a week.
You know what I think?
I'll have him away from V in a week.
No, V would go.
There's a lot of women praying I never get single. I'll tell you another guy who's going to be divorced if I ever got divorced.
Who?
Dominic Barbara.
Oh, I believe that.
Yep.
Don't forget Ronnie.
You come upstairs for Iowa.
Yeah.
What girls?
Ronnie is in trips. Ronnie's not leaving anybody.
Ronnie, the limo driver?
Yeah. He's not leaving anybody. He's not.
Hold on.
Just wait.
He'll admit it right now.
All right, I
All right.
got to hear him say this.
No question.
I got to put that song back on.
You need that.
That's me and Amy's song.
That's your single song.
If I'm... Hey, Ronnie.
Yo.
You got a client in the car?
No.
Okay.
No.
If you listen to the radio?
No, I just dropped somebody off. I just turned it on. I just caught the end of it.
Good, I'm glad. Hey, tell me something. Tell me if you recognize this song. You ready?
Okay.
All right, wait a second. Oh, no, he wasn't there.
No, he
That's
was
right,
in
okay.
Cleveland. I
Hey.
didn't know whether you had been playing this for him in the car.
No,
or
no,
him back.
I rubbed Ronnie's. Ronnie, if I got a divorce,
Yeah.
would you divorce?
No choice.
Right.
Oh, Ronnie, you know you're not leaving anybody.
If I was single tomorrow,
No choice.
you're leaving your wife,
I
right?
have no choice.
Right.
Either that, it would be leave you or leave her.
Right.
Do you think Ronnie could drive around with all the... I mean,
No,
you know,
I mean,
girls
he-
piled into the back.
I'm
So
telling you
you're
this.
not leaving Howard, you're leaving your wife.
There's a lot of women praying out there that I don't get single.
I can't believe you said that.
No choice.
Dominic even told me he'd handle...
We talk about this all the time.
Yeah, in fact...
Howard, you know what you got to do?
Yeah.
I know you're not leaving your wife. You got to pretend. You got to make it so good that everybody thinks. Because I want to see what would happen.
Yeah. Let me tell you how all hell would break loose.
Yeah.
Baba Booey would be divorced in 2 years because he got the baby coming. That'll
So
take him
he
2
has
years.
to hang in for a
Yeah,
while.
but he will get divorced. Stuttering John, all those guys would break up with their girlfriends. Fred, definitely out the door with his girlfriend. Definitely.
Freddie.
Freddie might not even know it.
Bags would be packed.
You
No,
want to know
he's
something?
kidding.
Freddie, when we were in Cleveland, you were practically single. Already.
When you're past the Mississippi, things happen.
Right.
It's that plane rule. When you get on a plane, yeah.
Baba Booey would wait until the kid had teeth, and then he'd leave. Kid could fend for himself. Billy, I know Billy's in love with V and all that, but I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
he moved up to the woods with her.
Billy's one of those guys who had to go to rehab because he's so under my
Freddie,
control.
I mean, you're telling me he's off the wagon and everything. Yeah, Billy could not stay on the wagon if you guys were partying all
No. He would stay on the wagon.
You think so?
Yeah, because I would be on the wagon too.
Yeah, these guys aren't druggers. They would go for women.
That's all. The women is our drug.
It's not drugs. They're going to have a few beers.
I'll do some drugs.
No, he could have a few beers. You can handle that, can't you, Bill? You're not a pussy. I mean, you can handle a few beers.
A couple.
Billy, according to Billy's wife, he used to be a wild man.
Yeah. What about Robin?
I'll be off the show.
Robin will be the same as she always was.
No, I'm not going to stay here with you crazy people.
Oh, man.
Yes, you are.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Oh, no. I told you. There's no way I can work with you.
Somebody on the show is going to get her.
I can't think of one guy who's going to remain married after I get divorced. There isn't one.
I'll get Robin.
Billy will have Robin.
Yeah, I'll be singing that song. Hey ho!
And I'll never get rid of Ralph. I mean, Ralph will now be
Oh,
in
no,
heaven.
he's marrying.
Ralph's dream is that I get divorced.
He will get between you and any woman you might try to get serious with.
Right.
When I go over to the house, I try and put some stuff in Allison's food.
Right.
Make her a little sick.
Arsenic.
Holy killer.
Ralphie Lynn.
You know, can you imagine? I mean, it's pretty wild right now, and you're married. But, you know, if you were...
Yeah, it's wild for you. You end up with all the girls.
You're the only one that acts on it.
In fact, if I ever got single, there'd be nothing left over for you.
Yeah, this is good, just like it is now.
I'm telling you, man, you can rub a girl down to this. Look at me, I'm even dancing.
Oh, I wish you could do this so I could see everybody's life fall apart.
All of us, come on, yeah!
They don't realize how old they are.
Go Howard. Go Howard. Go Howard.
Look at that.
Yeah, he's Mr. Party Man.
Hey, where's you guys? Aren't we partying?
Yeah.
Like Cleveland.
Partying.
Come on, it's Cleveland. Come on, you guys, Cleveland.
We need girls.
I wish it on all of you.
Homewrecker music.
Yeah, I like...
I wish it on all of you.
This black music is a bad influence. How do I dance, Robin?
I don't even know what you're doing. All I can see is your arm going up and down.
You're not seeing my groin go.
You got that pelvis thing.
I got that pelvis thing going, right? Wasn't that good?
That's very good.
Damn right.
He's like a Spanish man with that pelvis.
You should be on
I know.
TV grind show.
I'm like Ricky Ricardo.
Yeah.
Let's do a dance show. Hey, we got a TV camera in here.
So bring in some girls. You have a dance.
Come in. Come on over here. Hey, let's have a dance show.
Well, not today.
Hey, tomorrow. Hey, Baba
White
Booey.
girls
Hey,
to
Baba
come in there
Booey.
with their dance outfits and look like MTV for a change.
Yeah, come on. Shindig 94 tomorrow. Let's do a dance show on E. Hey, Baba Booey, come here. Come here, you big-toothed bastard. We're going to put together a little party. We're going to dance to this song.
It's all good.
Go, Booey, go.
What was that?
Go, Booey, go, Booey, go.
Yeah.
Go,
Yeah.
Booey, go.
Yeah.
You want to be dancing like Al Howling?
Yeah.
On the cover of the post?
With models.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call him Baba Booey.
There he is.
Hey, Baba Booey. Hey, let's do a dance show tomorrow. Get some girls.
How about Amy?
Yeah, Amy.
Yeah, you want to dance with Amy, don't you?
Yeah.
You might need a day to prepare.
Oh, screw prepare. A day to prepare. I don't prepare nothing. Fred, who do you want to dance with? We could each get our own girls and switch off.
You mean like we could just pick girls?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, I want to dance with Stacey Galena. Can we fly her in?
Fly her in, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now you're getting wild.
As long as we're taking
Heather Barrett?
Hey, Heather Barrett. Get her. Yeah.
Miss Howard Stern?
She said stop using her last name. Heather.
Just call Heather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heather? She's in L.A.
That's you. That's you.
Fly her in.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
a 2-for-1 special.
Hey, call Kim Basinger.
Bass singer.
Whatever. Call her.
She wants to be at the dance party?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a second.
Hey, what's with you guys? How come I'm the only one dancing?
Because it's no fun without girls.
You guys suck.
Dance with each other.
Hey, let's practice, Ralph. Come on over and dance with me. Come on. Come on. Dance with me, Ralph. Hey, where are you, man? How come you don't dance?
Get over there and help him.
What's the matter? You embarrassed to dance on camera?
You want to bring Rich back?
You know what he needs?
What?
He needs a couple of ice lights.
Hey, where's that gay guy? Get him in here to
He'll
dance with me. He'll dance with me.
Singer in here.
I got to practice for the big dance party
Get
tomorrow.
Scott in here.
Good.
Right.
Hey, you mind dancing with me, Gay Rich? Come here, Gay Rich. Here, for the dance party.
Oh, this will be good.
Hey, pretend you're a girl. Come
Can
over
we
here.
put a wig on
That's
him?
not hard for him to do.
Give me a headphone
Put a pharaoh wig on him.
so we can hear the music.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm no homo.
But
Doesn't
this
matter.
is what the party's going to look like. Just pretend he's
Hey,
a
you
girl.
ready? Just pretend. Ready? Go.
All right. Get down, Wolf.
You're doing so crazy.
Get out of here. What are you, crazy?
Oh, he's
Are
into
you
it.
nuts?
I think you could score.
Dancing with a guy.
I think we need him at the party. He's like a catalyst.
You could be in the party. Bring one of your homo friends.
No, bring one of those girlfriends from high school.
Yeah.
Bring one of those models you
One
hang
of those
out
cheerleader friends.
Yeah.
Bring your boyfriend.
All right, I got to take a break here for spots. We'll plan the dance show later, but Robin, we got to come back and do the news and all that
Yes.
right after these words. Oh, now I feel good. Here's Scott Spin Records. Your hair up, baby, hair up.
Baby, baby.
Give me all your hair glue. Give me all your hair glue. I'm the spark plug.
Scott, do you want to DJ tomorrow?
Sure, why not?
Can I have a string like attached from the ceiling that we can we do hair up? Yeah, and I work his hair during hair up.
like a fishbowl.
Want me to wear my
Hair up.
tux?
Hey, can you wear your tux for tomorrow?
Sure.
That would look good.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
With the green shirt.
Music the way you want it.
We could do the electric slide, too.
What?
The electric slide.
The electric slide.
You do the electric slide?
That's the electric slide.
I love this show.
Doesn't he have a saucer to get back to Mars on?
All right, why don't you,
Landed on your head.
you'll do the disco DJ work.
You got it.
We'll have the girls in here dancing. We'll have the gay guys. And then we should have Scott's Wig Up song.
Yes.
We go.
Should we take that song, Hands Up, and recut it so it's Wig Up, Baby Wig Up?
We can do that.
Can we? Fred, can you do that?
Sure.
And then the interns could do their own little dance party where
Be
they,
the Scott dance.
yeah,
A new craze.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That Scott dance is my favorite.
Yeah, well, I got Ralph hooking up the pole to his wig. So it's gonna be an all-day thing hooking that up.
Wigs up, baby.
That's
wigs
it. That's
up.
as hard as it'll go.
Yeah, I'll just pin into it.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
I mean, if you would have got me last week, it was all loose, and the whole thing was up.
That's when you were showing me when you were
Right.
showing
Yeah, when it went like that.
If we continue with this concept, we ought to try to make it somehow electronic. So every once in a while, you can just flip into a wig dance.
Well, if I wrap a battery and put his feet in water, I can put a low shock through his wig. Make him raise up on its own. Scare him. Give him a low voltage. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.